Yes, a
You
raw.
talking about on the Twitch?
He on the Twitch. It's a dope Rich Jones video up right now. I feel bad.
Oh, right, because on... Okay, I thought you meant on Blurred TV. You're talking about on BlurdDotRadio Twitch.
Yeah.
I would have been worried if... Because I spent a week and a half programming shit into that.
Looks good. All right, y'all. We're about to go ahead and hit this countdown.
Thank you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Radio.
And we're live.
Hey, everybody. You're watching BlurdDotRadio. Wow. Damn. I'm your host for the evening. My name is Mike Stidham. I am joined by a delightful panel of Blurred. I'll start the introductions with DJ Elokari.
Yo.
DJ Elokari.
We got Ash. Got him.
Hey, I'm there with my neck. Jesus. It has been on a weeble wobble this last couple of weeks. Excuse me.
I don't know the technicalities of how you tighten the screws in this.
I've been trying. Just ignore me. I'll try to stop moving.
Right. We're also joined by Kenny.
Oh my god, she killed Kenny! You!
Bastard!
That's good stuff. It's always good to hear that.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Elgin. I appreciate you. I'm inspired by your music, Elgin. Thank you.
All right. We can't have running inside jokes on
That's
there.
what makes shows good.
It's so good.
We are joined by regular guest, the guy who made all of our drops, our logo, the logo that is on this shirt right here. You can get this at Teespring/BlurdDotShirtShop. It's spelled BlurdDotShirtShop normal. Kidmental is with us.
Yeah.
We are joined by a new special hot off the gas press guest. Dean Cee is with us.
Good. Hello. No problem. Thanks for having me.
So Dean Cee, from what I understand, Kidmental is your uncle.
Yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
word?
Yeah.
You
Wait.
can actually, if you look, it's like around here.
Yeah. I
Definitely.
mean, and the hair.
Oh, yeah. You know
We
what?
got the same
Let's
Oh, your
All
hair
of
is
this.
the same color.
They
let's
got
put
that
them
whole
side by
blonde
side real
hair
quick. Hold on a second. Here we go. So we
Just
got
like that anime shortcut for characters
Huh?
being related, they got the same hair color tones going.
True.
That's how they
I
know
did
you're from the
notice
same
that.
village.
Wait, so like y'all look the same age? What is Kidmental, like 50 or something? What's going on here?
It's true. It's
Yes.
right.
50.
What is happening? Someone just got y'all just
See,
got
in
like
their
a lot
family,
of
when they get older,
siblings.
their hair turns blonde instead of gray. That's why
Right.
Kidmental has more blonde hair.
You got an older sibling that was like 40 something.
We're actually Super Saiyans.
and that's why. Explain this, please.
Yeah.
This is Super Saiyan.
We're actually, no Super Saiyans.
Okay, but that's most black people, so you not
Nah, but for real.
saying nothing.
True.
Like
Shout
our
out to
hair
his
defies
oldest-
gravity.
His
We're often
oldest
referred to
brother-
as monkeys.
His oldest brother looks just like my brother, though, for real.
Like literally almost identical.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Strong genes. Dean
Yeah,
Cee, I'm
crazy.
told that you also do music.
Yeah, that's like my thing. I love music. All of
Keeping
it.
in the family.
Yeah. I actually
Uh,
got it started in music and started doing it because Kidmental, you know? Helped me
Hey.
like, yeah.
Inspiring the next generation. Look at him.
Yup.
And he's
Now
nice,
I do
too.
this all the
Real
time.
nice.
He is. I said I heard it. His videos play 4 times on Blurred TV 2. If you need to know how to spell it, I can't move far enough out of the way.
Actually got a chance to listen to the album, the latest project. It's good, man.
It's very good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Super appreciate it. Thank you.
Where can... I'm sorry, continue.
Obviously, I'm just working on some new stuff. Some new stuff is coming out soon. Working with some some bigger names now. Things are like starting to move. I'm kind of excited.
Nice. Very, very cool. Where can people keep up is these that you're making?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm just Dean Cee on pretty much everything. C with 2 E's. My Instagram is with 3 E's though, so it's DEAN.C with 3 E's. C.
So I'm not wrong. When you said 2 C's, I was like, ooh, did I fuck up?
No.
They are.
Everywhere except Instagram is 2 C's, but everywhere except there's 3. Somebody already took that Dean Cee, and I was really sad about it.
We'll find it. There can be only one.
I even DM'd him and was like, "Yo, can I have this tag?"
Did they respond?
No.
Like hell no,
didn't.
fam.
Scene.
Yeah, they didn't respond. I was so sad about it.
That's funny. Well, folks watching out there, check out Dean Cee's music. We'll play some of it during the break.
Yep. I actually got a music video that I'm gonna play through as well.
Okay, good. As you can see, DJ Alokari is 100% in control of the music. That's why my voice went up an octave. Like, are we playing that?
He is the god in our small world.
Oh.
That is
Shout out.
crazy.
There it is. Hardest working DJ.
Hey.
So folks, we're gonna start the show off like we do every show with blurred outs. DJ Alokari, let's start off with you. What are you blurting out about?
Word, man. So I think like everybody else who saw the latest episode of WandaVision, I just gotta say,
have we all seen it?
man.
I've been keeping up on the Easter eggs and spoilers, and even I was like, wow, that was pretty ballsy of them. I like it.
Ooh.
I don't want to spoil it too bad, but if you're out there and you haven't seen it, never trust Kevin Feige again. He lies to you.
My goodness, though. I mean, like,
why would you?
Fam, what they did with this
He's
episode.
a white authority figure, aren't we supposed to listen to that?
No.
He wears a hat. He looks like the manager.
Yeah, usually the most low-key looking white dude is usually the richest in the room.
Bill Gates, prime example.
Just saying. But yeah, no, man, it's
scary individual.
It was a really, really good episode. By far most interesting and has opened the door. I think like this whole week that has kind of been the theme. Me and Kitty been going back and forth talking about like all the door opening experiences that's been happening just in this last week. So the door is open in Marvel right now, and it makes me wonder like why did they switch over their titles from being Marvel Studios? And now it's starting to make a little bit more sense now. So I'm just like, I ain't gonna spoil it for nobody if you haven't seen it. You know what I mean? Like, you got like one more week before I no more. And it's like, that was last week's episode. So yeah, it's a good episode. Go check it out. And for those of y'all that's like posting out leaks and all that kind of stuff, like, yo, man, like, chill. You know what I mean? Like, let's just try to keep this
Internet
episode.
don't give a fuck.
I know they don't.
2 days tops. And then the internet just does not care. Hell, not even 2 days.
People
you got
are
an
genuinely,
hour.
I feel like if you're watching this now and you haven't seen it, you're kind of lucky we're not talking.
Yeah, actually, and
You managed,
exactly.
if you avoid it this long,
yeah,
good on you.
Yeah, so I mean leaks as in like people have been leaking what's gonna happen in the next couple of episodes. That's what I mean.
I thought they were just. I thought they were still just
How
theories.
we doing that?
Yeah, no. Like I almost kind of like looked at one and I was like, no. Ooh, I don't want to know yet. So like I was like this last episode, I was genuinely like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So I want to keep it like that, you know. Just I want to see how this stuff happens as it does. The other big thing, Kenta just entered AEW, which is a really big deal. For those of y'all who don't know, All Elite Wrestling has members of a faction called the Bullet Club, and they have their own like little entity on their own, right? Like of just like the elite members of this club.
I've seen the T-shirts.
So we just out this week, like we already been getting teased that other wrestling promotions are going to be working within AEW with All Elite Wrestling, and we already got a like a big collision that's already happening with Impact Wrestling, and now with Kenta coming in, we now have the first person who is a part of the actual original Bullet Club with New Japan Pro Wrestling coming in there too, and that's a really big fucking. So it's like this door, this imaginary door that has been closed seems to be kind of getting open as well. So that's like a huge thing. Also, I got a big haul from First Aid Comics, you know what I mean? got some new titles to check out. So checking out 0 Hour, Superboy story. I've never actually read Deadpool versus the Multiverse, so checking that out. Picked up the new Batman Beyond series. Can't wait to check that out. I had Ironheart, but somebody gave it to me for free, so I wanted to like pay for it. And then also the Three Jokers, about to read that. And then finally picked up the first big issue of The Last Ronin. So can't wait to read these. And that's like my big haul of everything. Also, yeah, I think that's about it. I'll yield my time, you know.
Well, thank you, DJ Lokari. Let me ask you this. Do you think Deadpool versus the Multiverse is going to be the source material for the MCU's first Deadpool movie?
Oh, I don't know. It would be dope to see that play out. And I mean, there has been a lot of teasing between Ryan Reynolds and Wolverine and all that they've been doing. Hugh Jackman been going at each other for quite a while on social media and all that stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if they use some of that stuff to like tell this next wave of how Deadpool is going to be into this, but the way that especially Marvel is treating this whole multiverse right now, I wouldn't say no. Like, that's not something that I can be like, oh hell no, that ain't absolutely not gonna happen. Like, they're playing with a lot of multiverse stuff, and then like it makes me look back on the last scene in Spider-Man 3. You know what I mean? Like, was that actually like the world colliding right then and there? Like when we saw
the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3?
Yes. So no, Far From Home. You know what I mean? So it's like Far From Home, like when you look at that and then you see like when JJ showed up at the end, you're like, wait a minute. Like I just looked at it as like, oh cool, they got the same actor.
It was the same actor.
Right. So like, I don't know, man. It's like, and that movie was supposed to take place after WandaVision. So that's why I'm wondering, like, has the world already combined and we didn't realize it when we saw that last movie? Did we just think that was a cameo, or was the world already kind of like in the multiverse that we didn't really, you know what I'm saying?
Wouldn't they have made mention of that?
No.
Not in the Marvel.
Spider-Man?
I feel like
no.
I feel like Marvel likes to set shit up.
I think you guys are a little bit too far ahead of yourself.
I don't know. I'm saying it's making me wonder.
Too far from home?
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Far From Home is cool. I think they set up Fantastic Four like towards the end of Far From Home.
Oh no, they most definitely did.
They've been setting up Fantastic Four throughout multiple properties, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I think it'll be the next one, because like literally towards the last there's an entire billboard that's just like can't show you what's up next.
Yeah, I think they most definitely did.
If you've watched
so
some of the, like, not spoiling like WandaVision, but like if you pay attention to WandaVision, they've been dropping hints to Fantastic
the astronauts
Four.
went missing.
I'm saying that, but that's not a long time. That's just been in WandaVision. Like,
right.
This stuff for like
Did I say a long time?
Yeah, and also
time. Like that's just right now.
I just rewatched.
It's Corona. It feels so long.
Yeah. So one thing that did stand out to me though, I just rewatched Doctor Strange right before this show, because that was always the movie I was like it looks cool, but ain't really like my thing. But rewatching it now is like they've been talking about like that whole movie was talking about the multiverse the entire. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole lot of Easter eggs and like stuff that kind of like flew over our heads. So we really have been talking about it for a while and like making it just kind of like normalized. So I don't know, man. We're gonna see. I'm just trying to sit back and enjoy the ride right now, and not make too many speculations on what's gonna happen. I'm just kind of enjoying it. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's fun when you don't really know what's coming. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yo, I actually love Doctor Strange.
Cars, you want to make sure you see those.
I most definitely I got a much deeper appreciation after rewatching the movie. That's all I'll say.
Okay. Well, thank you, DJ Lokari. Ash got him. What are you blurting out about?
Blurt it out. Not a lot this week, honestly. I mean, still enjoying my anime as I have been this season. Nothing really episodically has stuck out to me as like in previous weeks. Still waiting on
fish cake penises.
What was the issue this week? Oh, well, okay. So this week in the Fish Cake Penis show.
Wrong.
A mom has pot stickers for ears because she is in denial about the death of one of her children. So her child went missing one night, and she got mailed his arm.
She did what?
She got mailed his arm. The kid went missing for like a week. We saw that the kid like got stopped by some dude on the street talking about, can you give me directions? And then time skipped to like a later, and there's a package outside her door, and she opens it, and it's her son's arm.
Her son's arm?
They did a DNA test.
Huh.
So, and like at the time, he had like burnt his arm prior to leaving. So I'm guessing it's the arm that had like the band-aids and stuff, so she could identify based on that. And then a DNA test verified it was. But she is in denial about her son being dead. And I mean, you know,
have to give her a helping hand in the house.
No. This is a child, sir. A whole child could be dead. Now, again, it's just his arm, so, you know, we could be dealing with some jigsaw nigga, and, you know, this child could still be alive.
That would take a lot of medical knowledge.
Sans an arm, and it's been a week, but the family is still holding out hope in a sense, but the mom is in just such extreme denial that her ears have turned into pot stickers. And every time you question her about her son or who the fuck she's talking to, there's nobody there, it just goes into the pot stickers. She's just like, what? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. So, unfortunately, it is a 2-part episode, so I don't know what this conclusion is going to be. Her other son is trying to help her, but I'm pretty sure the kid. It'll be fun if he's not, because damn, they killed a child, and I'm already watching another show about kids dying called Wonder Egg Priority, where basically it's kind of like a Magical Girl series where girls are going and they're saving people who have been victims of suicide in the hopes that they can revive someone close to them who had also committed suicide, but they're now like in this like statue state. So like the more people they can help, the more they have a chance of bringing their loved one back. However, in this dream world, they are invincible. However, any like injuries they sustain in the dream world, they will then manifest in the world. So it's fine for an hour, and then you come back, your arm falls off. That hasn't happened yet, but like people be like bleeding out and shit.
So I'm getting Full Metal Alchemist and Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's very interesting, especially how the show just kind of throws you into it in the first episode. Like this is I want to say 5, and I'm just now getting a gist on the what the story may be, and they're handling the topic of suicide pretty well. They even kind of touch upon how like they're saving girls of suicide, because they're saying like the reasons for women and young girls is a little different than guys, even though guys do it. Is just another topic that they just aren't covering for this particular adventure, as it were.
Interesting.
Outside of that, still waiting on my book haul from over a month ago from Books A Million, because the post office has just decided that you'll get it whenever, and I'm like, no, fuck that, because I already got another order of books I'm trying to get, so I'm gonna hit them up on Friday and be like, just give me my $36 and I'll just fucking pick it up in store. That's the most annoying shit, where you think you gonna pre-order your shit, and now the shit is in stores, and you can just get it your goddamn self and not pay all the damn shipping.
I canceled an Amazon subscription once for that. It was over God of War 4.
I mean, at least with Amazon, they don't even really ask questions. I'd be like, yo, my book didn't... Okay, cool. And then it arrived like a day later. I'm like, so the book did come. Oh, you can keep it. I'm like, all right, cool.
Have fun with those books.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, yeah. Just enjoying my anime. That's it.
Well, thank you, Ash. Kenny, what are you blurting out about this week?
Well, I guess Elgin took most of my blurt outs. Wrestling and WandaVision have, were, part but I mean, I can't really add on to that. Besides, they were incredible, and I'm glad I got in to watch them before the internet exploded. Okay. I will say that I am surpassed 800 episodes of One Piece this past week.
Oh shit!
I am.
That's like telling me that you can now bench press a car. That's a lot of work.
Oh no! I mean, it's a great story. I really appreciate how there's a lot of payoff if you've actually been watching for 800 episodes. Like, they definitely do a lot of callbacks. Like, I think the reason why I really enjoy this anime so much is, like, there really isn't any, like, every part of the story ties into something else to connect to either a villain or the legend of the One Piece, or just the history of the world, or something with, like, there's always something going on in the background, so there's always a reason to actually be paying attention to the show. I think that's kind of fell off Naruto and other animes. It's like the filler episodes where they're just kind of doing a lot of expository, just really uninteresting, and they don't pay off.
Are people actually aging in One Piece, or do they still all 16?
I think Luffy gets
including
older,
the big titty chick who got the boob job, because her boobs went from like a cup A to like double D's. I noticed that shit.
Yeah, they all age.
Did they explain why her boobs got so big?
Beards, like their scars. She was really young when she joined the group. Like,
okay, that makes sense. So she was like
literally
12. Gotcha.
Like all of them were young when they joined the crew. Like, they were like, one dude didn't have facial hair, like really weird soul patch going on. Like some people didn't have scars. Like, now that some people have scars from the battles they're in. So like there's like, they all have aged. Like, you see weather from being pirates. So it's really cool to just kind of see that the show is just really fun still. Like, the action scenes have gotten better, the animation like has moved. Like, even when they've gone back, like that budget has clearly gotten bigger. And even like when they cut back the episodes, they've improved the animation those episodes too, so they look really good as well. So yeah, like I'm really enjoying it still. So I haven't really had a chance to watch anything else because VRB finally put like some new episodes of Cells at Work up. So I was planning on watching that before the show, but I really caught up into One Piece, so I'll probably check those out later.
Wait, season 2 of Work or the first season?
Yes, season 2. Oh, I'm finished with season 1. I've been waiting for like the longest, so it is here and I'm excited. So yeah, watching the Super Bowl on the other screen here because sports. I decided we were talking about stonks in the pre-show. I'm taking the dive and doing some stonking of my own, a little investing. So dipping a toe because gotta worry about my future and saving some money finally again. So yeah, so that's about it.
Cool. Well, thank you, Jenny.
No, thank you.
Kid Mental. What are you working on about?
Y'all know I'm a delivery driver, so I'm always out on the road, so I don't get to watch much of anything, but I get to listen to stuff. So Wondery came up with this podcast called The Apology Line.
Okay.
It's crazy. I don't know if anybody heard of it, but in the 80s, this dude set up this phone line for criminals to call in and to apologize to people.
Oh, wow. So, is this a real thing or is this fictional?
Yeah, it's a real thing that happened, and they're telling the story about it. And the wife of the guy who set up the line, she wasn't his wife then when he set it up, but like it just started intertwining with lives where he's like having this conversation with this murderer, and they're going back and forth, and he's like, should I tell the police or should I not? Because I told everybody I wouldn't tell the police.
Oh, wow.
And then, like, he starts stalking the murderer, and I think the murderer knows that he's stalking them. Like, this all happened in real life.
This sounds like some white people stuff.
For sure.
Damn.
It
sounds intense.
It does.
I love listening about white people shit because it to be like, man, they that privileged to be.
They just so
Stalking people, expect to be
Stalking a murderer.
nosy,
Like,
so nosy.
Like,
The
he was
one
so
time you should
nuts.
just call the cops, and they're like, you know what? No, I'm gonna do it myself.
Take the law.
It was in New York, and the murderer in Philadelphia. He
that's not
drove
Philly's not that
from
far.
fucking New York. No, because it's New York.
To
then New
stalk a
Jersey,
murderer?
then Philadelphia.
Was he like New
So
York
he-
State?
Like he was
Either way.
like the apology line was in, I don't remember, it was some main hub in New York, and he was just an artist trying to figure out how the psychology about it and yada yada yada, and there was a few murderers that called in, and then this one guy, he basically started dating him, basically, you know. Like,
Why isn't this an
it
HBO
took over
series yet?
It probably will be, because like every time Wondery does something, like the tiger dude, like I listened to it way before they put it out on Netflix. So like
King Tiger.
Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Tiger
I like King Tiger.
King Tiger's
Tiger.
way
King
better.
Tiger Joe
Just watch that.
Joffrey.
Yeah, so check out the apology line if y'all got some time. It's,
For sure.
I mean, that shit was dope, and Donnie Brasco's shit was dope too. Like they went into his
On the same
interview
show, or
with
this is a
Donnie
different
Brasco
podcast?
about- No, it's a different podcast, but like
Okay.
podcast, that's what I do. I mean, because I'm driving, you know, hours and hours out of the day, so that's how I get it in. That's just crazy, though.
Nice.
That's what I was blurting.
Let me ask you this: 3 podcasts that changed your life forever, or something close.
Changed my.
Like, what is it that, like, you wake up in the morning, like, a podcast thing pops in your head, like, wow, that shit really happened.
It could be episode podcast.
Doctor Death is a podcast because Wondery does.
Ooh,
series,
Dr.
they do,
Death.
like 6. Yeah, they do 6 episodes and then they're done. And they do the beginning all the way to the end. And so Dr. Death was crazy because he just realized that he was horrible at his job, and he just killed so many people.
Again,
and
was
fucked up so
this
many
a
people's
white
lives.
man?
Of course it was.
No shit. I love watching the privilege just do stupid shit. Like I just love it. It's,
God bless me
it's
with
just
the
entertaining
audacity
to
of a
me.
white man.
He was so gone that his best friend, he fucked him up for life. Like he just didn't realize that he couldn't be a neurosurgeon. He just didn't have it in him. But he was like, I got you, homie. I'm gonna fix you up. You ain't gonna worry about it. I got you. He puts him under,
He gonna
and
go
he's
off with
paralyzed
wings
from
under.
the neck down.
Why would
for
you?
the rest of his life?
Did he actually go to medical school and like have his degree and it was just bad, or?
He did. Just like he talked his way through his classes. Like
Wow.
you're supposed
White
to
man.
have like, I don't know if it was 100 or 1,000 surgeries under your belt before you actually become a surgeon.
Yeah.
And he had like, I swear, like 25% of what he was supposed to have before he graduated. But he talked his way through it. And then he like killed a couple people, and he talked the ways through that, and they were just like, okay, we're not gonna fire you. We're just gonna have you, you're gonna have to, leave. You're gonna have to just resign. And then he resigns and then sets up shop somewhere else. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? But there was this black kid, Dr. Love.
Yeah, I heard about
and
him.
I think
the kid with
the podcast
with the mohawk and the glasses.
Yeah, the one who keeps
Yeah,
claiming
yeah,
he's
yeah,
a
that
doctor.
dude, that
I
dude.
don't.
keeps. Wait. He got out
He
of
had an
jail.
office.
Did y'all know he got out of jail?
Yeah.
He got out of jail. He office. He got out of jail, and then he started working for a logistics company. And he would tell the people over the phone, like, "Oh, just wire the money to this account, and we'll get it to you." And they were wiring the money to his account, and then he would ship it to him. And then like the people like saw it and they were like, "What's wrong with you?" And he was like, "I don't know." He was like, "I'll fix it though." And they were like, "No, you're not gonna fix it. You're going to jail again." Like,
I'm surprised this black boy.
Maybe
has
he's a reincarnated.
He has. Like, he has to be. Like, he must have, like, the whitest voice on the phone or something. He just be, like, getting away with stuff that no black person should ever.
yeah,
could ever.
That's going to stay in my head forever.
That was from My Favorite Murder. So that was the second one. And I guess the third one. I mean, the apology line, seriously, man, that's just crazy. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with
That's pretty nuts.
Like,
That's pretty nuts.
Why? Yeah, it's
crazy.
Well, thank you, kid, man.
LeVar Burton.
Go ahead. LeVar Burton and his
LeVar Burton has a podcast, called LeVar Burton Reads. Pretty dope.
I've heard good things about that. Well, thank you.
It's great.
He highlights a lot of female artists. It's really good.
That's dope. LeVar Burton needs statues made in his honor. If that never happens in my lifetime, then I guess.
I'm saying, you a whole sculptor.
I used to work valet. I used to work valet, and he pulled up, and I drove his car.
Nice. Was it fast?
Were there rainbows in there and butterflies?
Was it a manual or an automatic?
Butterflies in the car.
It's a stick shift. Yeah, automatic.
Manual.
I believe
twice
stick
as
shift.
far.
Yeah, stick shift.
Thank you. Dean Cee, who once drove, or maybe a few times drove LeVar Burton's car. What are you blurting out about this?
The 7 degrees of separation.
That was a really, really funny situation. Quick little convo, little fan convo. He's super cool guy. I think he just likes being recognized, so it was cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Most people do. Tony Hawk gets recognized.
Like anybody.
He just looks like a tall white man.
It's true.
In the same night, I ran to Queen Latifah also.
How tall is Queen Latifah? Because she's the
she is tall. She's tall.
She looks like a
she's
big
legit tall.
woman.
She's tall. She's taller than me. I'm 5'11".
Oh, so
yeah, she's tall.
she like
she's tall.
snoo height.
Yeah, we were literally. She literally pulled up, and I was standing next to one of my coworkers at the time when I was working there, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm dropping my car off." He wasn't looking at her, and he was like, "Yeah, can I get a name?" She starts laughing, and then he looks up and he goes, "Oh, my bad, I know who you are."
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Yeah, okay." And then she walks away. He walks up to me. He goes, "Yo, is that Oprah?"
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Wait, no, but for real though. Wait.
He legit asked me.
Could he write her name down as Queen Latifah? What's her name?
Yeah.
Dana Owens.
Her first name's not Queen though.
I don't remember why I know her name is Dana. Is it Dana Owens? Let me look this up.
It's Latifah Owens.
I would just put down Miss Latifah.
It was a funny experience.
Where did you work?
Yeah, Dana
touching
Owens.
famous people's cars.
So I live in LA, and I was working. I worked like 2 valet jobs when I got here. That was kind of like the hustle. It was pretty cool. I met a bunch of really, really cool people driving their cars.
That makes
sense. Parking their cars. Yeah.
Have you met East yet?
We got to get on with the show.
I've actually been
Insecure. I understand you're curious, but
I'm sorry.
gotta
I
save
just wanted
that
to know.
I've actually been on Insecure, so.
What episode?
We can talk about that later. Yeah, later if you want.
Put it in the chat.
I'm eating my words right now. I want to hear this, but you're blurred out for this.
Shows, yeah. I've been on a couple different shows. I don't know. This week I've been mad busy because I'm working on a couple projects. So I've been mad busy with that. But I have been sneaking in Demon Slayer. Everyone's to watch it. And it's the one main big stream anime that I have not watched.
It's on Netflix now.
Yeah, I just saw that. I'm 3 episodes in, and I think I'm gonna like it. I think I'm gonna like it a lot. It's my
so
brother.
It seems like it's what everybody is making it out to be.
Yeah, so far. I'm hoping for a little bit more. I like stories that kind of make me cry. So I'm looking for something that tugs my heart a little bit.
It's gonna tug your heart. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I don't have much. Literally, this week has been like a non-stop week because I plan on dropping a project this Friday. So it's just been mixing and working for a promotion and like just stuff like that, like crazy stuff. I haven't had much time to really do anything this week.
Do you have any names that you want to drop as far as these projects are going? Or don't break any contracts.
LeVar Burton?
Do you know Zaytoven?
Yes.
No.
Zaytoven.
Young maybe. Steve tells me about him a lot. Steve couldn't be here.
Yeah, he's just a big producer.
Steve.
He's been like in my DMs. He's pretty excited about one of the projects that I'm releasing. And sorry, my headband's falling.
It's fine.
And
no, it has to control his power. Without it, the world is doomed.
It comes off the forehead, opens up.
Yes, his Dragon eye will just wreck shit.
That's literally why I wear it. Gotta cover that third eye, keep it clean. But yeah, and then I've also started to get a little bit of traction with Guapdad. If you know who Guapdad 4000
I do know who Guapdad 3000.
I feel so.
He's sexually attracted to tacos.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
Yeah,
he said
exactly.
so in the video. Yeah.
Isn't everyone?
Exactly. But no, I've been trying to like do a bunch of the stuff like myself and work with like people that I know because I'm really on this ownership kick. I don't want to like give away any ownership to literally anyone. I want it to all stay in family, all stay here. So I've been trying to like really work on that this week.
Nice.
Facts.
Well, congratulations on those connections. Looking forward to hearing these projects that you're working on.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. So that concludes our Blurred Out segment. Speaking of projects, DJ Elokari is going to hit you with some hits. DJ Elokari, what you going to hit him with?
Yeah, man. So for those of you all that have kind of caught on a little bit, I've been playing nothing but Nujabes instrumentals in the background. Yes. You know what I mean? And that's just because today is would have been Nujabes' birthday, as well as Jay Dilla's and whatnot. So in honor of that, I did want a music video that was done by Shingo Otu as one of the videos to play for today, especially since we're only on Twitch, so I ain't really worried. But also the name of that is it's called Love Sick Part 6. So if y'all have never got a chance to see a music video,
6?
You know, yes, there are. So if you have not got a chance to hear it, I'm going to play it for you. Actually have a music video for that. And then also, man, we got to.
Can you play part 2?
No, I'm gonna. I can. It has words in it, so I'm only trying to do instrumentals and stuff. But
that part's probably gonna get muted in the video. We don't want to get kicked off.
Yeah. I would prefer not to. So, and also, man, we got a we got a music video we want to play by Dean. You know what I mean? So the name of the video that I pulled up is called Pull Up. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Oh, it's Pull Up. I didn't even, I thought that you guys were going to pick like Madara Chiha.
Right.
Which plays on
They don't watch anime.
Every 4 hours.
Except for Kitty.
Pull Up was literally a last minute thing. I was having a release party for that actual EP that was dropping, and a lot of people came through, and we were just like, let's shoot a music video right now. So yeah, we just everyone was hanging out, so we just shot a music video. And it was like right before everything with COVID started, so it was like everyone was really turning up. It was cool. It was really cool. It was a cool experience. It was a fun time. It's one of my like content wise like best things, but it was probably one of the funner things to do.
Yeah. It looked like it had a big feel of like the last little hurrah of 2020 before shit got shut down. So it was literally the very last thing. As soon as like a couple days after that started, the stay-at-home order for LA went out. We're just like Man. That's real. So yeah, we'll be playing that, and I'm also gonna be playing some more tracks off of his project and whatnot. So y'all be hearing that periodically beyond in this first break. So yeah.
You are watching BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. We will be back in 15 minutes with trailers. Stay tuned.
focus on some other hit, their own trend. Colors fading on their brush, centerfolds dated. Make you feel old and jaded. The goal was to make it and we made it, but we didn't know how to keep it like nice kicks that wouldn't fit. Only way was to box it up and duct tape it up. Store it underneath the bed and open it up. Once blue moon, think about a cool energy. So with that energy soon, gotta bring back the feeling. I do anything not to be stuck on fiending. The pain can be sharper than a scalp to a patient. To an open heart, it's a daily operation. After 6 comes 7 and 8. Access code to the pearly gates that say him to wait. And speak of fate, a finality to play for my mate. I see the angels draw the drapes over the earthscape where the wine is the spirit of grapes. Gotta finish what we started, so I cut the tape. As the Rex will stay and rotate. Shape every part equidistant from the center on the arc without a start or a finish. On loop carries weight, a freight train runs undebated. Views vanish from my point of vantage. Passions come in and out, how I remember your antics. Still alive cause I said it. Life of it's told unless we did it. You'll see the name in credits. A labor of love, you mean slavery. Surely it's being quite savory. Crave on the balcony, verbal alchemy. Pure magic when she touches me. I read that love is kind, but it's also blind. Of any style you profess, you could be my guest. Happiness is a hot potato that you can't possess so long. Just pass it on like a song. I might look calm and collected at a glance, but I reach the void when I'm not connected to the world kinetic, as opposed to static. Out of hands workshop of a modern day addict. On a hot streak for inspiration is key to feed the mind and need for stimulation. Elevating music to the space station. House of storm to blaze it. After 6 comes 7 and 8. Access code to the pearly gates that say heaven can wait. And you speak of finality to a mate. I see the angels draw the drapes over the earthscape where the wine and the grapes. Gotta finish what we started, so I cut the tape. As the Rex will stay and rotate.
I'ma pull up with my stack now, tryna cash out, only blow loud. Oh wow, looking at me like she tryna go I'm about to blow now. Don't act like you don't know how. Been in this shit, we gonna run this whole time now, tryna cash out, only blow loud. Oh wow, looking at me like she tryna go I'm about to blow now. Don't act like you don't know how. Been in this shit, we gonna run this whole time. I just been playing the field, out here looking for a thrill. I played my part, I broke some hearts, just trying to keep it real. Out here moving scandalous, gonna make the best of it. She off of her, she put in work, twerking in Los Angeles. She's so generous and hella lit, trying to build like amethyst, more cannabis, moving so anonymous. Yeah, I'm feeling like a new kid. I got big bills dripping out my pocket. Stack now, tryna cash out, only blow loud. Oh wow, looking at me like she tryna go. I'm blow now. Don't act like you don't know how. Been in this shit, we gonna run this whole town.
Yeah. Pharaoh. Yeah.
Any sauce?
A lot of fire, please. I just been stacking my chips. Y'all don't be taking the risk. Bitch, I flex. Yes, Pharaoh just took your bitch. Oh shit, please don't test me. Let points check a nigga quick. A+, bitch, I'm a rap star. You can't tell me shit, little bitch. I only show up for business. I need return on my interest. My shawty be fucking with bitches. From the hundreds, you would get your wig split. Bitch, I'm raw. Don't look at me lost. Pay my dues, I was treated the cost. They was just hating, they calling it off. Ho, shut up. You wasn't involved.
Running, straight up chase up a check. They on my neck, look for the tech. Fever wear like I'm Shaq. Dipping, dodging, got that heat like I'm wearing. I'm at impression in my DMs trying to give me that neck. I've been running, straight up chase up a check. They on my neck, look for the tech. Fever wear like I'm Shaq. Dipping, dodging, got that heat like I'm wearing a vest. I'm at impression in my DMs trying to give me that neck. I finally made it out to LA, did it on my own. Now looking back, it's in the past, a nigga getting swole. I knew some bitches on some easy, plain and simple. Ain't nobody wants to walk to my soul's tempo. Win some, lose some, games and stack. By the way, I keep messing with these rocks around facts. Relap around these thoughts that I have. Overwhelmed with the cash that I have. And that's relaxing, I'm taking back by the fact that was where my life like. Way they can deny I'm the motherfucking man, right?
I just been stacking my chips. Y'all don't be taking this. Bitch, I flex. Yeah, yo, just took your bitch. Shit, please don't test me. Let points check a nigga quick. A+, bitch, I'm a rap star. You can't tell shit, little bitch.
So yes, there'll be many suitors because the fight has been announced throughout the district.
Fuck you with the clan, she stick poppin' sands, riding with the plan. She a fan from a different land, said she from Japan. She grabbed my hand, I been with, bought a caravan. Hear what I'm saying? Pull up with the gat, only miss what you jam. She stick poppin' sands, riding with the plan. She a fan from a different land, said she from Japan. She grabbed my hand, I been out the whip, bought a caravan. Hear what I'm saying? Pull up with the gat, only miss what you jam. I'm blocking in some, rolling with these killers even though I don't bang, son. You lame, huh? Can't stand us. I'm coming like a cancer. I'ma unload this auto, hope you immune to land, bro. Handmade, about to get these bills paid. Spend a little cheddar and lettuce, nigga. I just stay coming for that full play. About to get this last take. Move with the drip of a broken faucet that fast straight. I'm so clean. She stick poppin' sands, riding with the clan. She a fan from a different land. Said she from Japan, she grabbed my hand, hopping out the whip, bought a caravan. Hear what I'm saying? Pull up with the gat, only miss when it jams. Pull up, don't I look right? She pull up, ask for my pipe, link down, got this smile. Smile, to get a bit high. Bitch, I'm UBS, with it, I dropped out the stress. Number one with mine, lick my tongue, we know it's time. Find me in the back, throwing it mad cash. Got these get for gas, knowing mad fast. Gonna be a while, we know where it's at. Might take some time when she throw it back. Plan, she stay poppin' sands, riding with the plan. She a fan from a different land. Said she from Japan, she grabbed my hand, hopping out the whip, bought a caravan. Hear what I'm saying?
BlurdDotRadio will be back right after this.
Poppin' sands, riding with the plan. She a fan from a different land. Said she from Japan, she grabbed my hand, hopping out the whip, bought a caravan. Hear what I'm saying? Pull up with the gat, only miss what you jam.
Take it easy. The champion will take very good care of him. Don't worry about
popping sands, riding with the plan. She a fan from a different land. Said she she grabbed my hand, hopping out the whip, bought a caravan. I'm saying, pulled up with the gat, only this with the gas. Fucking with the clan, she stick popping sands, riding with the plan. She a fan from a different land. Said she from Japan, she grabbed my hand, hopping out the whip, bought a caravan. Hear what I'm saying? Pulled up with the gat, only miss with the gas.
And we're back. Mikey, you're muted, my dude.
Just you're watching BlurdDotRadio.
BlurdDotRadio.
For those who don't know that voice, the one that says trailers and BlurdDotRadio and all the other stuff, that's Kid Mental.
Oh.
Man of many voices.
Big up.
So folks, you're watching BlurdDotRadio. I'm your host, Mike Sinham. I am joined by DJ Elokari.
Yo.
DJ Elokari.
Ash, got him.
Hey. It's gonna look like I'm mouthing everyone's words for a minute because I need to put my foot in the oven.
That'd be real.
We're joined by Kenny.
Oh my! She killed Kitty.
No food in the oven, but I'm about to get.
Hey!
Let's go.
Bing. Our special guest for the evening. Now that Dean Cee has put on his glasses, they look even more like.
Wow.
Kidmental and Dean Cee.
What's good?
Thank you all for joining us.
Flash's version 2.0.
Wu-Tang! There it is. I don't know what Wu-Tang is a family.
Wu-Tang's for
true.
kids.
They're for the children.
Wu-Tang is for the kids.
Pow. So folks, we're gonna watch some trailers. This week we have, as I go back to the rundown because I can never remember what I put in here,
It's
Coming
okay,
to America 2 and Falcon and Winter Soldier 2. So we have a second trailer to two highly anticipated titles.
Very true.
We're gonna see. We've watched trailer number 1 for both. We'll see if our opinions of these upcoming titles have changed. I don't know. I don't want to say
I've
anything.
heard it has for some people.
I'll save it for after the trailer. I did find something out about Coming to America 2 that was disheartening. DJ Elokari, if you could hit us with that trailer.
All right, let's do that one.
Hey! What you doing back here? Mufasa! Say it again, feel right in his... I've just discovered that I may have a son here in this land. How much child support is she getting from? The king pays no child support.
No child support for 30 years and you came back? You was a dummy!
Hello, I am Hakim Jaffa, king of Zamunda. You are the heir to the throne. Yes, my son.
He's supposed to be like the prince of Wakanda.
Is a fictional place.
Not to everybody.
Zamunda is a very real nation.
I don't need no handout. Wait a minute. All right, I'm gonna pack. Okay, baby.
Presenting King Akim's son from America.
And my mom's.
And his mom's.
Children, this is your...
Hey, Quine. I'm sorry I slept with your man.
This happened before we even met.
It's not like you're the first man I've ever been with.
What did you just say about the...
Coming to America, now it's coming to me.
I always thought that Mika was going to be queen.
A woman isn't allowed to rule Zamunda. It's the law.
Did it ever occur to you that Mika wanted to be your heir?
Would you dare banish me from my own bedroom?
Are you
doing, King?
I'm getting it from everywhere. I have upset.
You must be strong.
And General Izzy would love nothing more than to take over Zamunda.
Raise it higher.
I'm a king,
Put your hands together.
I like that.
Say it again.
give me all
It's party over here.
I must admit, your style is far into my kingdom, but it's impressive.
That's right. There you go. Let me hear you say, hey, ho.
Hey, ho!
No, don't do that. That's his mother.
Oh, don't you say that.
No, not to his mother.
Almost ready to become a prince.
Almost.
It is time.
Ceremonial circumcision.
Bring forward the royal machete.
Machete.
They're gonna sharpen your tool, nephew.
coming to America, now it's coming to me. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king.
All right. So here's heard that I'm currently looking up because it could have just been bullshit. I was talking to D-Nick yesterday. D-Nick revealed that this movie is PG-13.
Yeah,
and that took a lot of wind out of my sail. Like this second trailer, I was like, all right, maybe this will be fun. Callbacks. I'll at least laugh at the callbacks. But if it's PG-13, unless PG-13 has changed drastically.
I say it has.
I mean, I'm sure there
It's got better.
royal penis cleaning.
Cause that's been a concern for a lot of people that it's now PG-13.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't bode well. DJ Lokari, what do you think?
Yeah, man. To be completely 100% honest, this trailer did not make me more excited. I don't know why. I think maybe they would have. I think they kind of gave me a little too much. I'm excited to see now, like rewatching it right now. It's like I am a little bit more excited to see us back and spending more time in Zamunda because I don't think that we really got to spend a lot of time in Zamunda. Shouts to the homegirl Kiki Loren, because like this is a huge role for her. So like I'm excited about that. It's just. I don't know how they were able to like kind of have like a son and all that kind of stuff. That's a little off because like I felt like we spent all our time with Akeem in the first movie. So it's like when did he have time to like sleep with somebody random? Like
it could have been one of those women he met at the club.
Yeah,
but out of all the women that he met at the
was
club,
doing,
he
like,
met
one night stands and shit.
Like
wait, did he have one night stands? I don't remember that.
I don't know.
I mean, that's where it's coming from. We
Yeah.
didn't see everything. We saw like a montage of things. Like it wasn't set in stone. So
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's interesting.
That's a reach. When you gotta do all that to disassociate to try to prepare yourself for the second one.
Oh, it's definitely shoehorned. There's room to shoehorn, but it's very shoehorned.
Yeah. I don't know. It's an interesting take. You know? Like I don't. You know, I'm excited for it too. Like I'm just gonna have to like, of course, like all other movies, just suspend my disbelief and just try to have a good time with it and whatnot. So you know, I don't know. And also, Fancy can't get another job other than a rose bearer. I mean, come on, y'all, like shit.
She probably gets paid really well to be.
She must be, boy, because she's still throwing them roses, bro, at this age. You know, you thought she would have, you know, like be training.
Maybe it's an honor and not a job.
You know, like I don't know. It's like I would think that you.
It's either that or cleaning dick all your life. What you want? Exactly.
There you go.
Well
put.
I mean, when you put it that way.
I mean, damn. Do you think? But like for real, is she gonna be cleaning roses until like her later 80s and 90s? She's just gonna be still. Like,
I will sooner
Listen.
throw roses on special occasions and have her wash your dick every goddamn day.
And like underwater while you can't breathe.
Well, I mean, that like again, that makes sense for the first movie, but we're talking about 30 years later. I don't think they would still have the same person cleaning peanuts, right? Like,
unless they're really good at it.
Maybe I don't know. It's just yeah. But
I
anyway.
bet you she makes a living wage
field.
for rose throwing. She probably gets a pension.
Maybe I don't know.
Look at the wrists,
Definitely
man.
salary.
Yeah.
Salary.
This. She sits at home all day like, all right, here we go.
In the wrist, guys. Both as a rose thrower and a dick cleaners in the wrist.
Word. I didn't say any of those things. Those are all Ashley words, just for the record. If anybody is watching, I was simply talking about
those words represent Blurred.
Right, so I'm just letting you know.
From Dad.
That was.
Usually he furthers himself from our thing, so that's how you know it's official.
Word. Well, that's been my opinion on it. I'm still like semi excited about it and whatnot. I'm gonna watch it, of course. So it's still.
So this didn't like bring it up or lower it down. It's still
not
the
really.
interest is still where it was.
The interest. No, I think the interest was higher the first time I watched, and the second one, it I don't know, but it put me more of a like a. I'm gonna have to just see how this one plays out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, DJ Elokari. Ash got him. Have you ever seen Coming to America?
It's been a while.
Okay.
So some details are a little hazy. But in terms of like the R rating now going to a PG-13, I feel like the movie originally wasn't that. Like it wasn't real graphic in sex or in violence. It was more so.
Titties.
It was more so like, okay, so like frontal nudity and language.
Waist up nudity.
It was pretty crude.
Yeah.
It was pretty crude for these.
Yeah, but all that to say, you can still tell a funny story at 13 and without titties, you know? So, this second trailer has me a little more hopeful. Like the whole I have a son that I didn't know about just seems weird, especially your dad know you got a son out there, but you don't. But to see that he actually has 3 daughters, of which seem capable of ruling, it makes me think that like maybe his dad is in on this, and he's just the whole school. He's part of the old school regime of. He's part of the old school regime of only a man can rule kind of thing.
Because he also didn't want Akeem to marry
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
so
make
it's
sense.
like, look, you already got some outside bitch, and on top of that, she ain't even give you no men's. I'm stepping in now. I'm about to die. I'm not about to leave my country. So, yeah. Plus, I think his quote unquote son might end up with old boys, because I mean, first of all, she looks bad as fuck. And he's from New York, so he's definitely going to try to get at her. And that's how that other regime's going to end up taking over kind of thing. And then Akeem's daughters are going to have to rule kind of stuff. But all that to say, I am interested in seeing the politics of Zamunda. I'm glad we're not going to stay in New York and that whole, oh, you're not my dad, blah, blah, blah kind of stuff. So not a whole lot of rehashing of the first movie. We are going to see something different and interesting, hopefully. And we'll see how funny it is.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to those dance sequences, because these looks they are giving us, yo, them hairstyles, bruh.
Fire.
I'm here for it.
Fire.
Was your mom in control of the costumes again, Elgin?
No, didn't
Not
do
for
it.
this one.
Not for this
No.
one. No.
Mama Lucari wasn't in charge of that?
No. This one.
Well, thank you, Ash. Kenny, what are your thoughts here?
Zero interest. I wish I had him here because I feel like he'd be up on this. Like,
Nope.
How about giving me something new? Give me something different, and not something that almost. How old am I? I'm 30. I'll be 37. This movie is 30-something years old. Like, why does we need a sequel now? And Elgin kind of brought up a point that I was gonna make. It's like this trailer was like made for somebody like me who was already kind of like, nah, I'm not feeling it. Like, no, look at this. Like, look, we do have things that are like relevant. Look, like he has a daughter, but we're talking about how his daughter wants to be queen, but the succession. And it's like, nope, I don't care. Like, it's still coming to America with like some paint on top of it. It's still the same thing. Like, don't do that to me. Like,
the paint is pretty, and we're not in America anymore.
I'm sorry. Don't
the paint is aged.
Don't insult black intelligence.
Shouldn't it be called Going to Zamunda?
We want something. Honestly, I as a viewing audience, I feel like it's time for like letting younger talents write some story. I think that I
That part.
telling something a different, just in general, like this ain't it. I'm sorry. Like this is this is supposed to be for people my age and older. Like that's the other thing too. Like this isn't for young people. This is for people my age. And it's like people my age are like, I wish we weren't so stuck in this nostalgic period of time. Like we've like for the last 20 years. Like I have this conversation with my best friends all the time. Like we all love Ghostbusters, Indiana Jones, yada yada yada. But like I'm not trying to mix it at it. Like, and that's what Coming to America is. Like it's just taking it 30 years later to get it done because, you know, when it comes to black folks and getting a film off the ground like this, it takes that long for the respect to get it. But it's like, it's late. It's too late for that. Do something else. That's it. Like, yeah.
Is this the dude and his son? Is that his real son? Because
I've never seen Murphy's real son.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does it
matter? I've never seen.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I've never seen that kid before.
I'm pretty sure.
But also,
just ask because I've never seen the actor before.
Yeah, I have no want. Like I'm happy people want to see this, but
Jermaine Fowler.
Anything else?
That's not Eddie Murphy's kid. No.
Okay, I've never seen him. I've never seen him before.
Yeah, apparently he played Pete Repeat on BoJack Horseman.
I gave up on that series. I gave up on that series a long time ago.
And he was on the Late Show.
Oh, no.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good that somebody
BoJack was really good, but also super sad.
It's too depressing. I couldn't deal with BoJack no more.
So that is a flat out no from Kenny. That is I'm gonna watch it from DJ Elokari. Sounds like an interested from Ash. Dean Cee, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on the original Coming to America? I feel like that applies to this too.
So I was actually like real young when I was like watching it, like damn near still in diapers. So
Too young to see Coming to America, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've watched
R-rated
it,
movie.
since then. It's a really funny movie. Like the hair glows, the hair scene. Like
I still
we talk about that all the time. Yeah, let your hair. Well, we made a sample with that. It's really funny. The music in it is also really fire.
Oh,
it's very quotable.
Yeah, the entire
love of all.
Exactly. I'm excited to watch it. Actually, it's like it's kind of nostalgic because more or less like watching that movie. It's not like watching it. I'm like, oh man, I remember all this stuff. I'm like watching it, like, oh man, I remember this time in my life when I was with my family, and it was just funny. It was just like laughing all this. Eddie Murphy, just Eddie Murphy by himself, like brings that feeling up to me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm down to watch it because it's just gonna be like another nostalgia feeling, you know? And I'm a fan of that. I like that. I'm excited about it. I like it.
Okay. That's one genuinely excited. Kidmental.
What?
I am the enemy of nostalgia.
Anti-nostalgic.
As I sit with like Ghostbusters behind me, like that's a lot.
I love nostalgia. It's like butterflies, but like cooler, you know?
No.
It's like
the butterflies you feel, or the ones you see in the sky?
Well, the butterfly.
The ones you feel.
The ones that fly twice.
Okay, that I can understand. Kind of like a ticklish feeling in your gut.
It's like breakdancing butterflies, you know?
Kidmental, what is doing something?
Testing.
Oh, did your mic go out?
Oh, your mic go out?
Testing.
I can
Am I
hear
good?
you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. You know, there's that you said that one dude didn't do a lot of stuff, so like him getting his feet wet. There's a couple other people that's getting their feet wet, so that's pretty dope. Dude that that wrote Blackish, he wrote this, so that's pretty dope. Because, yeah, I mean the fact that he's doing a little bit more. I don't know. I read a article about him writing a anti-Trump thing, but it never aired and then actually disappeared. because the upper white people didn't want him to, show it. So
Well, you got that natural feel.
I hope it resurfaces somewhere and we can watch it. But I mean, as white people are, they probably destroyed it. But that's pretty cool. And to be able to see so many black people in a movie, and it's not necessarily nostalgia, but like just the fact that we're dominating the screen and doing something, and we're getting airtime. So I think it's worth a watch because I respect that. I do wish there was a little bit more new faces doing things, but I'm glad that it actually happened because they've been talking about it for so long, and you're like, yeah, whatever, and then they're finally coming through with it. So I respect that. That's pretty cool.
It's finally coming to the screens. Ooh, you see that?
Yeah. I'll say a thing that I didn't hear anybody say is that I hope that this is good for Eddie Murphy's sake.
Yeah, me too.
Because Eddie Murphy is one of those people that we hold on to so tightly that I would hate to see people. As black people, we hold on to stuff.
Yeah.
We don't like to see our celebrities fall.
Shitted on.
Yeah. And Eddie Murphy, it definitely has a spotty track record for about the past 10, 20 years. And it seems like he's on an upswing, so I hope he continues to swing up. Plus, he's got 10 kids.
Dolomite.
Yeah, I was. My thoughts were: do you think they're gonna have him have as many kids as he does in real life? Like,
I hope they do. I really hope they do.
I'm just saying, man. He's building the next generation of Wayans.
It was like him and all of his kids.
Wow.
Got a bunch. And one with Scary Spice. I don't think he takes care of it. So Coming to America 2 be out. And I closed the IMDb page. What is it? March 3rd? 13th?
Yeah, sure, March. That's on Amazon, right? I think it's Amazon.
March
right?
5th.
I have Amazon Prime, so I'm gonna watch it.
It said March 5th. March 5th.
March 5th?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, March 5th. I'll be there.
If you got EBT, you could definitely get. I think it's what, $5.99 or some shit.
You can get Amazon Prime with EBT.
You joking, man? Yeah, you could.
Really?
Get it's EBT. So if you already got it, you better like switch it up and get the $5.99 per month or something. Save some money. You know what I mean? Then you could get HBO.
What he said?
I just got
Planning for the future.
Life changing.
Man, I haven't done it yet because I want to capitalize on all the movies that I can watch at once. Like, I want to see King Kong. I was actually telling Kid Mental about this.
Yeah.
I want to see King Kong, Godzilla. I want to see, I don't even, off the top of my head, remember what else is coming out on HBO Max.
The movie we were talking about.
Oh, the
King.
What was it? It wasn't the Denzel and Jared Leto movie.
The Black Messiah.
There it is.
Oh yeah, that's next month too.
Brian, what's his name's in it?
My homie's in it.
Yeah.
Little.
My homie Aaron Kleiber's in that shit.
Yeah, Aaron Kleiber. Ryan Kleiber?
Aaron.
I'm sorry
Kleiber.
for fucking up
Yo,
your
look
name.
him up on Amazon Prime. Like my I'm credited on that on his comedy, on his stand-up.
Kid Mental is on IMDb.
Hey,
sure.
give him credits.
Yeah.
Give him credits.
For sure. So folks, it is 8:45. We're gonna go into another DJ Elokari mix. I figure we'll watch the next trailer in Act 3. Everybody's down with that.
That's fine.
Because when it comes to headlines, I haven't done any research. I never do. I always hope that the trailer ends up being Act 3. So people at home, DJ Elokari is gonna hit you with some hits. DJ Elokari, what hits you gonna hit him with?
Yeah, man. So long awaited for a while, but a friend of the show, Aran Kabashi, just dropped a new music video that friends have direct, but also he edited this entire video by himself. And when you see the amount of work that went into making this joint, you're gonna be like, damn, he did all this himself. So yeah, and it's a song that is actually one of my favorite songs from his album. The song is titled Reawakening. So yeah, we're gonna be playing this brand new music video that dropped on Friday. So yeah, man, we're excited to finally play this joint and, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Sure. We've been hearing it for months now. It's definitely my favorite Kabashi song that you play.
Very much so. So I was happy actually, you know, made a video for this one. So yeah, we're going ahead and play this joint. And you know, it might be a little cameo from your boy in there too. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
So folks, you are watching BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. We will be back at 9 o'clock with another trailer.
BlurdDotRadio. BlurdDotRadio.
We gotta have hope, cause it's a setup. I know the world's messed up. Keep your head up, reawake your mind, reawake your soul, reawake your eyes. 2020 for the road. We gotta have hope, time after time, all by design. When it's rhyme after rhyme, one life to live, that's all I got to give. Just trying to exist, just trying to exist. Here. Hope they don't forget us, so we make it so they can know all the flows that chase the globe. That's heavy, bro. Mother Earth, I love her. You can put her on the centerfold. Fucking oil pipe. That's for those that sell they soul. Steady fighting back. Your resistance takes a lifetime. And if you ever need me, homie, I will be your lifeline. We just need the time to breathe. That's what Kari say. Ashe to my people, still struggling to this day. Keep on going strong. Stay empowered by your senses. Beware of what they tell you. They just trying to find you senseless. Out the bullshit, so fuck you when I meant it. It's 2020 vision, I can see in all direction. So much spin on facts, I'ma spit it scientific. Straight lyrical cash, attaching all the exhibits. Pour through the details, cause I don't really have the time. Steady trying to master love I had to find. That we all need hope, gotta have it though. That we all need hope, gotta have it though. That we all need hope, I'ma need that shit. That we all need hope. Need it, yo.
What? Wake the fuck up, motherfucker. Steal your mind back, steal your life back. Fight back, strike back, it's a hijack. Watch me make alright with the right raps. My rhymes even open up the eyes of a baffled blind man. Blind man asking me who's the wise man. I'm the wise man, Mike man, counting down my lifespans, calculating time, prototyping divine rhyme plans. I rap hard for the shy, whether you Chirac or Chirac. Unify the shot of the mind, yeah, free your mind. We keep hip hop alive, man. If a minute would reverse, I would rewind, and all the troubles of the world would be fine. Man, I'm telling y'all, that's all I'm really asking for. I never understand why man have to have a war with Wall Street's a civil war. Better stalk galactic, call my raps are atom bombs. Better crash at Babylon.
We gotta have hope, cause it's a setup. I know the world's messed up, but you gotta keep your head up. Reawake your mind, reawake your soul, reawake your eyes. 2020 for the road. We gotta have hope, time after time, all by design. When it's rhyme after rhyme, one life to live, that's all I got to give. Just trying to exist, just trying to exist. Here.
Nobody fucking with me from the city where they vibe. And Whitney said she feel it in the kidneys, kinda risky. Got the whole gang coming with me, bumping sticky, getting lippy. Heard it through the vines, niggas pray for downfall. Looking at my life, how'd I get this far? Getting pushed to mad dogs. drifting in your bitch's car. I'll just get some bread, hit the boulevard. Going all night like I work the graveyard. 3-point with the shot, but I never said she wanted all, Nubian with the car. Make a miss like I'm James Harden. Don't want me back, now I'm missing cars in. On top like I'm big ballin'. Foreign clutch, that hoe ain't never stallin'. Make a miss like I'm James Harden. Don't want me back, now I'm missing cars in. On top like I'm big ballin'. Foreign clutch, that hoe ain't never stallin'. I got these bitches doing front flip. Now they getting too lit. I'm tryna be your rich nigga, gonna be your rich nigga. Get out the way, we take your bitch nigga. You get hit nigga, fuck what you heard. My goons some mad hitters out of the trenches and we for big figures. I'm tryna kick some real shit, smoke one with your realest. Came in my DNA, double helix. Yeah, we so lit, we smoking capping. Nothing to miss, it's so bliss. Well at my wrist. We feeling kinda ill now. You think we off a pill while feeling really hella gifted now. Make a miss like I'm James Harden. Don't want me back, now I'm missing cars. On top like I'm big ballin'. Foreign clutch, that hoe ain't never stallin'. Make a like I'm James Harden. Don't want me back, now I'm missing cars. On top like I'm big ballin'. Foreign clutch, that hoe ain't never stallin'.
BlurdDotRadio.
I see only red flags, red flags. Hard to take a step back, step back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You ain't acting like you miss me. Well, I just want you right here with me. Whoa, whoa. I can hear the sirens, yeah, telling me don't try it, yeah. You only call at night when you faded. You ain't Mr. Right, it's plain. I'm feeling you, baby, you the goat. But your antics really getting old. Got me smoking packs of this runs and it's potent. Tryna let you go, you ain't good cause you broken, no joking. And it's really gotta show. Why you playing games? We all out here tryna grow. I didn't even wanna give it up, you so tasteless. I know all the bitches on your phone, they so basic. Funny that you try to play me, talking all that cake shit. We all know your pattern, homie, you stay on the same shit. Toxic dick surviving, living out your mama's basement. Embrace it, you ain't shit, I don't got the patience. Thinking that you got one on me, better think again. Fix your mouth to talk about me, I might fuck your friends. Turn your red flag to a white flag, hit you like. Hope you learn your lesson for your karma, get you right back. I won't let my blunt get sidetracked, I'm on the right path. Making moves and making money while they think they might snatch. Oh, hoes trying to slide back, don't know what to say, go get your homie, he your hype man. I see only red flags, red flags. Hard to take a step back, step back. Whoa, whoa. You ain't acting like you miss me. Well, I just want you right here with me. Whoa, whoa. I can hear the sirens, yeah, telling me don't try it, yeah. Only call at night when you faded. You ain't Mr. Right and it's plain. I'm feeling you, baby, you the goat. But your antics really getting old. Got me smoking packs of this runs and it's potent. Tryna let you go, you ain't good cause you broken, no joking.
You can see it in my eyes. Got 'em only for the price right now. Baby, I could change your life. Get it right on the first go round. Put up on your stool. Got the pedal, I'll hold it down. Come with me tonight. Hitting curves all in my town. Love you good, like you fuck you good, fuck you good. for a future so sweet, you keep coming back soon. You need apple tree, you could fruit, give me vitamin D, got a love boost. You can be my love boo. You good, like you good, love. Fuck you good, fuck you good, fuck. Like you good, like you good, love. Fuck you good, fuck you good, fuck. Like you good, like you good, love. Fuck you good, fuck you good, fuck. Like you good, like you good, love. Fuck you good, fuck you good, fuck. I know you wanna be right next to me, lay with a move it carefully, better save it. As good as it'll get, read it from my lips, but you won't forget. I know you wanna be right next to me, lay with a queen, move it carefully, better save it. As good as it'll get, read it from my lips, but you won't forget.
Don't speak my name, the brain put me in position. Fly with the pen, I'm off in D, I'm steady sipping. I give no reason for your bay in my mentions. Ringtone chime and put the game in submission. Ain't no sleep when there's work to be done. I be up.
BlurdDotRadio will be back right after this.
They tryna test me. Bitches FDA, I got the best beef, huh? I'm from the block where they keep posing their socks. Get hit in your top and that's the end of your clock. Talking like you got that heat on you. Watch your lips, big boy with the action. Pull up with the stick, I never miss. This ain't my strappy new age. The shit be mumbling quick, bust down, no blue face. And I'm spend some loose change. Get my kid out the trenches, be on the new things. And I know I said we would stay the same. I give you take, it's the only way to play this game. And I know I said we would stay the same. I give you take, it's the only way to play this game. I reminisce about the good days, up all night till the street lights hit on my face. Dirty sneaks, sexy ball days, didn't have much, but mama kept us good in all places. Just some badass kids running the streets. Didn't know what's up or what it is, we can't be mean. We ain't nothing but some clowns down. Turn them frowns down, give you that Louisa now.
Hey, it's me. I was just calling to check in. I was just looking through some old pictures. Do you remember when we were kids? We'd go to the park and just jump in the creeks. We'd be out all day until the streetlights came on. Just give me a back. I miss you. Bye.
And I know I said we would stay the same. I give, you take, it's the only way to play this game. And I know I said we would stay the same. I give, you take, it's the only way to play this game. And I know I said we would stay the same. I give, you take, it's the only way to play this game. I know I said we would stay the same. I give, you take, it's the only way to play this game. I know I said we would stay the same. I give, you take, it's the only way to play this game. And I know I said we would stay the same.
And we're back.
What's up, everybody? You're watching BlurdDotRadio. DJ Alokari just hit you with some hits. DJ Alokari, what hits did you hit him with?
All right, so I'm gonna try to run down the line here and see if I can give you a gambit of everybody that just all the tracks that we've been playing. Again, first off, rest in peace to Nuja Best, man, and also happy birthday to the king, for everything that he's done. So a lot of the music we've been hearing in the background all day has been Nuja Best music. So if y'all wondering like where's all these beats coming from, it's from Nuja Best. So we started that off with Love Sick Part 6. That was started off. That's featuring Shingo 02. The next video we saw was Pull Up by Dean Cee. You know what I mean? So that was one of Dean's tracks. Then we also kind of went into a gambit of all of his tracks. So we played the song Running from Japan. And then we came back in our second break. We're hearing the new music video Kabashi called Reawakening. Hope y'all enjoyed that. After that, we heard another song by Dean, and it's called 13. And then after that, we got into Red Flags by The Illest Melody. Then we heard a track called Good Good by Jim Tree. And then we went back and ended this last joint off with The Same, also by Dean as well. And that will be the tracks.
You said in the chat that there was a girl that you got to speak English in that song. What's that story?
That voice, the story that you hear.
Yeah, what was that?
In my studio, and this German girl walked in. She barely speaks English, but she can read it. So I wrote out this scene. Now, if you really wanted to be on a song, and I was like, you can be on the song if you could read this and say it. She said, read and said that, and she doesn't speak English.
International. I was gonna say international player. I don't know if you're attached. I don't want to get you. You don't got to comment on it. So, folks, the time has come. It is 9 o'clock. Time for us to shout out our sponsors over at CH Distillery. Go check out CH Distillery's long list of alcohols and libations. They also, on that list, brought Jepson's Malort back to Chicago. It is a Chicago classic. I guess classic is the word.
It is classic.
People in Chicago drink it proudly. People everywhere else drink it with twisted faces. Jepson's Malort has the aroma and full-body flavor of an unusual botanical. Its bitter taste is savored by two-fisted drinkers everywhere. And I am DJ Lokari with his airplane bottle.
Unfortunately, I cannot drink today. I can't drink it, though. Unfortunately, today.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. I just got...
can you do a shot of tea or water?
I'm going to do a shot of water. I just got the first round of the COVID test. They don't allow you to drink alcohol.
Okay. You did send me an email about that.
Yeah.
I read it. I thought it was going to be where I could get a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I didn't read it well enough.
Yeah, so if you...
It definitely was.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
So it's a way that you can follow up on it and everything. Yeah. So just got that first round.
Do you feel the T virus manifesting within you?
I've been really sleepy the first day.
You've been what?
I got really sleepy the first day. And a little soreness in the arm, but that's about it.
That's what I hear.
Oh, you get a headache. You do get a little headache.
Okay. Well, thank you for, we definitely need people to actually say what they're feeling so that people don't just go around saying oh, it killed one person over in Uzbekistan.
They were saying it's not, one of the, I guess
it's not the virus.
One is, it's not the virus.
No, it's not.
It's the corona thing that it's just telling it. It's just the the RNA or and it's,
Moderna vaccine tells your RNA to change.
Yeah, it's just it's the virus.
No, it's not the virus. So I think that's important for people to know because this is what a lot of folks are and even the doctors when they were in the room, they was like, no, this is not the virus, and that's why you're not gonna get corona or sick, anything like that. That's not what it is. Some vaccines they do that, with the flu shot, you actually get a little small bit of flu. And I've got the flu shot every
special
year.
Protein.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it tells your body, that this one's bad. That's basically all that.
Yeah.
So again, thank you, DJ Lokari, because more of us need to hear, especially as Black people, because we have every reason to be like the government.
Oh shit.
But we do need people to say like, "Hey, I got it. I'm not dead."
Listen, I'd love to tell you I get it, but like every time I get the email, it's already too late when I get to click the link to try to get my vaccine appointment time. Like 3 times I've already tried to get it. And they send me the link at 2 a.m.
Wow.
Like, why would you send me the link at 2 a.m. so that I'm sleeping?
I mean...
So when I wake up at like 8:30, it's already like filled up. Like,
I will say this to any black folks that are scared about getting it. I was in a room with 2 white women. I made them get the shot first.
That's how you can. That's how you can use your privilege to help.
Legit. I was just like, I'm gonna watch y'all first.
You take this.
You take this shit first. It's like, and they were middle-aged white women, so you know.
They wouldn't just kill middle-aged white.
Yeah.
Some care.
It's like if you they get fucked up first. Watching.
There it is. If they start foaming at the mouth,
shout out them.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of shots that are a little scary, it's time for us to do the toast that we do every Sunday. I stole this toast from a wonderful rapper named E40. He said it on the Breakfast Club. The toast goes, I am not above you. I'm not below you. I'm right here with you. Here. Oh, yeah. No, every time you think you're getting used to Malort, do that one shot that punches you right.
It'll get you drunk. You'll be fucking fat girls.
Shout out to Samuel L. Jackson. Speaking of Samuel L. Jackson, our next trailer is for Falcon and Winter Soldier, a Marvel title. I will say this before we even watch it. After this last episode of WandaVision, I have no reason to doubt Marvel ever. They'll have to do something really bad for me to say this might be bad. Without further ado, DJ L. Okari. This is also a trailer that came out a few hours ago. So
yeah. This is from the Super Bowl, apparently.
In it here first, tell a friend. DJ L. Okari, if you could hit us with that clip.
So, who would like to start? Mr. Barnes, why does Sam aggravate you?
15 seconds to draw.
So what's our plan? Great.
Yeah!
Superheroes cannot be allowed to exist.
Squad!
I have no intention to leave my work unfinished.
The world's upside down right now.
Where do we start?
We came here to see Jeff. What you got? No. Not on my
Buck, I have a plan.
Oh yeah? What is it?
Is you ready?
Here we go again, huh?
Running hard on the job. Can't take that from us. Are you ready? Is you ready? You said you ready. Ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready?
Hello, girl, kick your ass.
Gotta get that first shot off before that bullet hit me. Unbelievable.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Are you ready? Is you ready?
Okay.
You say you ready.
What are you doing?
Whole squad ready.
Are you daring contest?
Are you ready? Is you ready?
Just blink. Sweet Jesus. I mean, how old are you?
Unbelievable.
So, I want to point out two things.
That thing is the hand claps.
There's a point There's a point where Anthony Mackie looks at the camera and he's kind of smiling, and I never realized how much Anthony Mackie.
Shut up. Fuck all y'all.
There's a point where he does one of these.
Wow.
I was like, oh, look, there it is.
No.
It's true.
Don't
Fuck
do
yeah.
that
It's true.
to him.
Really, fuck off.
true.
Fuck y'all.
It's
Y'all
a
ain't
fact. I
shit.
can't unsee it. Like looking at you right now, I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit.
You ain't shit.
Just a little bit.
Y'all ain't
A
shit.
little bit.
Just real talk.
Also, I would like Kenny to start because Kenny talked about the relationship between Bucky and Falcon and how he was looking forward to seeing that. And it looks like we didn't get a lot of new information from this trailer, but we did get to see the shared shield between the two characters and how they interact with each other. Kenny, what are your thoughts after seeing that?
I'm still pretty high on this show. Like my excitement level has increased. I saw that trailer when it got premiered on the Super Bowl before we started the show. Went back and watched the trailer online. It's like it looks fun. Like it looks like it's gonna just be a good time. But knowing how these stories have been written for Disney Plus, I also hope at this point essentially expect that this is going to be good or interesting and somehow connect to the at-large Marvel universe, and having us asking a bunch of questions about who shows up and what the plot is. So I'm really excited. Like there's nothing else to say, but like this just makes me more excited for like WandaVision too. Everything that Disney Plus is just kind of like churning it out for Marvel right now. It just makes me excited for what the movies will do. Release Black Widow. Stop trying to wait for it. Stop trying to outweigh Corona. Just release Black Widow on Disney Plus, please.
Y'all are really wasting time. Really wasting time. Because it's like I don't think it's gonna be as like a detriment like Wonder Woman was, but for real though, like y'all build up the anticipation way too much, and I think that's a bit that kind of hindered Wonder Woman too, is because we had to wait so long for it, so we had like this idea of what it was gonna possibly be, and if they would have just released it, you know, like right after Shazam when they planned on it, then he probably wouldn't even be giving it that bunch of about it, you know. So just release the fucking movie, y'all.
You're letting people down by holding it up. Yeah.
It's like just let it go.
Next person I would like to speak on this. Mental, you a thumbs down when we were talking about it. What was behind that thumbs down?
I just been disappointed in a lot of things, and I understand how people can geek out about it, and so I just can't. I think it's a butt. I think it just looks. I mean, you mentioned WandaVision, and WandaVision's what, 30 minutes long, and they got a lot of time to work in. These are movies. There's a difference. There's a director difference. There's a writer difference. It doesn't move me. But again, like I just never really gave a shit about Captain America because I just never gave a shit about him. And then I've never I don't care about Falcon. He looks like a second-hand character, and he's always like he just never really dominated the screen. Like it's just these second-hand people making it just looks like second-hand characters making a movie together, and I don't know. I don't give a shit about it. It doesn't move me.
Nope. Are you an MCU fan, or is this that whole thing?
Oh, I love MCU. I love the MCU. It's just like ever since I mean, it's been so much. It's been a struggle because of the rights, you know, and different people who shouldn't be making movies of it were making movies, and then I'm trying to figure out, okay, is this the right people making this movie? Is this the wrong people making this movie? And then I'm watching the movie, and I'm like,
that's why you WandaVision right there.
Yeah,
I watched WandaVision. I love WandaVision.
Are you
caught up? The most recent episode.
I watched all of them. Me and my kids
the most recent
it,
episode kind of answers that. Now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I mean, I get that, but it was just, that's what ruined it, because at that point, like X-Men, like they ruined that shit. Like they ruined it so bad that I just,
it was real
like,
bad. There are a lot of bad.
And that was the beginning. That was literally the beginning, and I was just like, what are y'all doing? And then other people are telling me, oh, you're just not watching it right. And so I was like, oh, if that's the case, then I give up on all of this shit. And then my brother got me back to watching. I ended up watching Thor or something, and I just made fun of it through the whole thing. And there was some good parts about it.
Which
there was
one?
Great parts about it, but then there were just like those.
The one with Thor and Hulk, or the ones before that?
Fuck! It was the one with homie with the blue fucking the evil dude with the big ass fucking hammer. I can't even remember the big ass.
Oh, the first one. Ronan the Accuser, the guy with the
first
hoodie
one.
Yeah.
and the hammer.
Yeah. Not that good.
Because I didn't want to watch anything after that, because I wanted to kind of keep it, and I just made fun of it through the whole thing. There was some cool shit about it.
It gets so much better.
I know Taika is a
so
great
much
director.
better.
When he did Ragnarok, I kind of still want to watch it because he's just a great director, and he does.
He really is.
He does good work. He does phenomenal work. It's not just action and adventure, but it's funny, and it's like he does a good job. But you get the wrong director in there, you get the wrong people in there. It's just like, and I'm watching the preview to this, and I'm just like, yeah, it just looks like secondhand everything. I'm not interested. It doesn't move. I don't know. And I guess the bad thing about it is, I feel as though people had high intentions for a lot of things, and they were fed below that intention and felt, well, and they just keep going. So you never have that expectation anymore. And because you don't have that expectation anymore, you're fine with the rest of it, and they're go, and it's okay, because most people are just you're not even going to second guess. You're not even going to second guess your expectations, because it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So I can't. Plus, I don't get to watch enough movies. I don't get to watch anything. I'm always busy. So if I want to stop and watch something, it better be something. It better not just be like, oh, okay. No, I don't want to just watch. Okay, I'm too busy for that. So I guess that's me.
I also appreciate that you don't watch things in the car. Because that not everybody does that. They'll push it on the dash and like look over at it, and then
no, man, I end up running somebody over.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking that responsibility. DJ L.O.Kari, how do you feel about this?
I'll be for real. Like the first trailer didn't move me as much as I would have liked. This one, oh man, this looks so much better. And I mean, like after watching WandaVision, because for me, what I've been seeing with like, besides all the dope like Easter egg things that have been happening with WandaVision, all that kind of stuff, the thing that I really enjoyed so far is they've taken two characters they've only got a chance to tease for a little bit, and then really give you the time to get a chance to know them, their personalities, actually see them interact. And I always thought that especially Bucky and Captain and the Falcon, I thought they had great chemistry. So I was really excited to see. I wasn't sure like how they were going to handle it, but from what I see in this trailer and for what I've been getting at, it's like, okay, no, they're going to really give these guys some time to really feed off each other. You know what I mean? And like actually like put out a story where you actually get to see like fully how they interact and talk about like their tension and bond as far as like who is truly, you know, the successor to Steve. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited to see like how that plays out, and the action looks fucking dope. And I think this is a good contrast as well from WandaVision, because a lot of stuff that people kept saying, especially in the beginning of WandaVision, they're like, oh man, well, where's the action and da-da-da-da, like I want my Marvel type, you know, stuff, and not fuck all this build a story thing. I want to see fighting and stuff. And it's like, well, it looks like this is gonna be a nice contrast today. We're like, okay, well, we're gonna give you some story, we also give you a lot of action too. So like, at least it's from what I'm getting from this the trailer and whatnot. So yeah, man, I'm excited about it. I you know, like what Kenny was saying, I kind of trust these folks to really do something great with these characters. Same with like the Fox X-Men and all that kind of stuff. Even if they're bringing them in, you know what I mean? Like, I think that
it might be good now.
Right.
But like Kidmental said, those X-Men movies were true.
Yeah.
Like there were three good ones.
Well, some of them was a lot. It depends on like how they're gonna play it off, and I think that with a bigger team around people to help guide them and figure out like this is how you do it. Because I don't think like the actual picks for the actors were not horrible. It was the script. You know what I mean? Like I think
I've never liked Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I don't want to cut you off, but 6 feet. Wolverine's
Thank you.
It kind of takes away from his character if he's not short and hairy.
I mean, Wolverine is a Wolverine. Like, it's he's supposed to be closer to the ground.
Yeah. I mean, I can accept it because Logan was good, but
I like Hugh Jackman.
Good actor though. Like,
yeah,
he's a good actor. It's just, so
Logan is one of the best comic book movies
by far. I mean, I've never had an issue.
My best friend growing up in high school is in that movie. He's the kid with the afro.
Tight.
No.
Tight.
He got killed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mom,
I still haven't seen Logan fully. Like I've only seen bits and pieces.
It's on Disney Plus,
Yeah,
which I'm
great.
shocked about. It's very R-rated.
Yeah, it's
like Wolverine puts his claws through
Disney.
somebody's face at the beginning of the movie. Like,
It's a property of Disney, so of course it'd be on Disney Plus.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I'm excited to see what happens with just sticking to this trailer for this show. This has most definitely made me a lot more excited about the show than I originally was. So that's why they gave the hand claps for me, man, on just this trailer. So that's how you do a trailer without giving out too much information, but just giving you just enough.
They didn't give up much of anything.
Yeah, no, I think they did a good job at playing it up and letting us see just enough without like giving away too much. So I'm still down.
Yeah. Okay. Dean Cee, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm a super Marvel fan, and I like the MCU also. So I am super excited about it, and I'm also a huge Anthony Mackie fan. So I like pretty much anything that Anthony Mackie does.
Interesting. I'm saying that because I always.
What?
Always. I always call him the black sidekick because he's always the black sidekick.
Bruh.
And it's hard for me to see him as anything.
Yeah, well.
Oh fuck! What is the name of that the show on Netflix? I'm spacing on it right now.
A show?
Yeah, the show on Netflix. I'm spacing on it. Season 2.
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, yeah.
No.
not
Black Mirror.
Not Black Mirror?
No. With the stacks. God, why am I spacing on it? The stacks. They all live in the stacks in their necks, and the bodies are just sleeves.
Oh, Altered Carbon.
Yes, season 2. He's the lead. Season 2 killed it. It was amazing.
I didn't watch it. I can't say it was.
Yo, he's so like, killed it. But no, I'm super. I like it. When I was a kid, like my brothers and stuff would put me on to Falcon comics, and I have like all of the Marvel encyclopedias, and so just because I am black, I would just read all of the black people in it, and so I like Falcon just because I just know quite a bit about him because I read him. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Is there anything you saw in the trailer? And I'm asking because I didn't see anything to connect to other than Baron Zemo, and I read that the people with the handprint on their mask were important. I don't remember what they were. Do you see any parallels to things you've read about Falcon in the comics in these trailers?
No, I don't. I think it's another story that they're making.
Okay. And I'll remind everybody.
I think they're using like just like characters and stuff, but like it's not. It's like their own little thing.
Okay.
It's the MCU's own little thing, separate from like the actual Marvel universe.
Okay. I will say, Chris Evans is supposed to come back at some point.
Yeah,
from what I've been
he's
reading,
actually
I think
in the
it's Chris
trailer.
Evans. There's so many Hollywood Chris's. I don't know if I'm saying the wrong one.
They actually
But, yeah,
put a little
Chris Evans.
image of him in the new poster or something.
Yeah, but I mean, like he signed back on. Like he's gonna pop in somewhere. So he might pop up in this show. It doesn't seem like that's contractually possible, but we'll see. Thank you, Dean Cee. Now that Ash,
I also really like Falcon because it's some new shit. You know, we've had the Avengers. It's like it's some new. It's something new. So I like that too. I'm ready to just like literally just something new, a new story, just something fresh. You know?
Something that's not a remake of something that was made.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We've seen all of those stories so many times. That's why I was excited for Black Widow too, girl.
Excited for Black Widow.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'd be interested to see, because you know, if you figure if they're making a Black Widow movie after the character died, why are they doing it? Like, what's this leading up to?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Ash, now you have literally
what happened to you?
Like the blip.
She just went. Do you have? I remember you did not have high recommendations for the first trailer for Falcon and Winter Soldier. Did this trailer change your mind at all? Also, do you think DJ Elokari looks like Anthony Mackie?
When they smirk, yes. But there's something about Anthony Mackie's acting that I just can't get with, even though I like the buddy cop angle. And at heart, I am a shipper. I love shipping people. And honestly,
if you follow Ash's Facebook page, she does a lot of shipping.
Facebook, Instagram, kind of. But I say that to say that I like knowing that I'm not like some of these mindless Joshi shippers out there who just ship any two same-gendered people on screen just for the sake of them having breathed in each other's space.
I was going to say Wolverine Cyclops, but they did have adjoining rooms to Jean, so that's not.
Well, like I can look at the dynamic of Falcon and be like, oh yeah, this is prime for some juicy fan fiction, but I'm like, I can't. I'd like to, but I can't. Plus, wasn't that Peggy's niece in that too? Is she trying to get at Bucky? She just doing the rounds at this point?
I didn't know if they were. I didn't think they said anything sexual between them. They were just showing up to beat ass.
Her showing up.
Captain America did. You know.
Like, she's gonna try to make a move on Bucky. I mean, I can't blame her if she wants to, but
maybe she likes 80-year-old men who look like they're in their 30s.
Look, Bucky is cute. I would have liked the long hair, but you know, all that to say, I don't have Disney Plus, but I mean, I could always get my brother's sign-in information, I guess, and maybe watch it. I don't know. I just.
Have you not been able to watch WandaVision?
No, like I said, I've just been keeping up on all the like lore and Easter eggs that have been dropping. From what I've seen, it looks good, but like I wasn't really interested until like I knew there was going to be some connection to the wider universe as a whole.
To be real, I wasn't really interested until the end of season 4 episode 4, when they showed Vision. That was when it was like, oh god, all right, now I'm here.
Well, I wasn't interested until I saw the black girl come back in the picture. I was like, ooh. Yeah. Like, it's interesting to see what they're going to do with her. Because I'm just interested to see whatever they do with black characters in anything. But yeah, as a whole, I haven't really been too interested in these like Marvel TV shows. Not to say that I didn't have faith in them. It was just I was kind of burnt out on Marvel movies and superheroes and stuff like that. So
it's been a year.
Huh?
It's been a year.
I mean, it was still a whole, like, it was 10 years.
A lot, man. Like, I can get. It was a
especially
year,
if you pace yourself.
It was a year we had off, but it was like what 7 consecutive years of just Marvel hero hype. Like, I'm tired.
It was a solid 10. Yeah.
I'm tired. But yeah, yeah. If anything, it's just Anthony Mackie's hammy kind of acting. It's something about his face, man. I don't know what it is.
You like DJ Elokari?
I'm gonna just need y'all to.
Again, it's only when they smirk.
Damn.
I'm not knocking his acting. It's just
come on. What's going on
about
here?
it doesn't rub me right. I don't want to seem like a hater or anything, but it's just like seeing him on screen doesn't excite me.
I'll say
school program caliber. challenge.
I hope it gets the love.
Watch Altered Carbon season 2.
I'll say, as often as I hate on Anthony Mackie, I want to see him get better. Like, I would like to see him, because clearly he's going for this sci-fi thing hard. Like, he's got how many Netflix sci-fi movies?
2 and an episode of Black Mirror.
3.
Oh,
yeah, the one that we always forget about.
The one.
Oh, the newest one was pretty fire. Off the Wire.
Synchrony.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, he has the one with the kid from Snowfall.
Okay, so what was it? Under the Wire.
There's
Carbon.
Synchrony.
Wait, but New Carbon's a TV show, isn't it?
Altered Carbon.
Yeah, Altered Carbon season 2. Yeah.
Ultra or Ultra?
So
Altered.
New TV series.
Altered or something.
A movie.
Well, let me find
he's getting his bag. He's getting his bag. It's just
for sure.
his face.
He's got some low key weird stuff too.
For me.
Yeah. He played a drug dealer in a movie about an Asian kid and a black kid, and their parents the child services were trying to take them from their parents, and so they had to run from child services. Him with a drug deal, like he had this Rick Ross beard. It was very strange.
Wow. He was also in this. Yeah, man, you should see him in this one movie. He was he was in this film with this white rapper where he was like other rapper and stuff too. And he was battling.
His name was Clarence.
Yeah, man.
I remember that.
It was, I think he goes by the name of Papa Doc or something like that. I don't know, something like that.
Something like that.
8 Mile.
Synchronic.
Talking about 8 Mile. Right?
He's also going to be in the Lupe Fiasco movie.
That's my Car Fiber.
It was a good
movie. Yeah.
I like it. Well, folks.
Up our black characters. Come on.
No, Anthony Mackie was in there. He was the bad guy.
Yeah.
He was the last boss.
Okay.
So, folks.
He said his name is Clarence. His Clarence parents got a really nice.
Listen, 8 Mile classic. I saw that in the theater.
So good, man.
Movie,
so good.
It was like Rocky, but with a rapper. Jokes in. So, folks, that is our review of the second Falcon and Winter Soldier trailer. We got some thumbs ups. We got some thumbs in between. We got some thumbs down.
I'm still excited.
Check it out. Disney Plus is like $8 a month, like that.
It's free if you were Verizon. Well,
it's also free. Wink if you know where to look.
I'm just saying. I don't know how y'all know this. Like, I have Disney Plus, but I know there's easier ways to watch it.
Any movie is free if you know the right site.
Yes, indeed.
True.
Support artists. Support these
binoculars.
It is time for the shout out segment of the show. I would like to start off by giving the shout out to Steve. Steve had some technical difficulties, usually the ones he has when he's like frozen. It was actually like mechanical difficulties. Steve will try to be back next week. I want to give a shout out to next week's guest, Drunken Monkey. If you are from Chicago, if you do rap in Chicago, if you are a rapper in Chicago, chances are you've run across Drunken Monkey in some way, shape, or form. He will be joining us next week. I want to give a shout out to, as I do every week, Kidmental, who did our logo, our drops, and our theme song. Out of all of the Black nerd shows that I listen to, we have the best theme song, and that's not mine. I want to give a shout out to Ricardo Jackson and Melvin Brooks, who run our BlurdDotRadio Facebook page. Check that out for headlines and memes. I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend Nikki, who not only helps me to edit video, but made this fancy Street Fighter Blurred TV logo that is very obscure behind me. Am I forgetting anybody? I feel like I do some pretty regular shout outs. I want to give a shout out to, again, Kidmental and Dean Cee for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Dean Cee, make this your last time on the show. Next time you're on, I want to hear more about this. I'm going to ask you about the Insecure stuff right after.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to hear more about these music projects that you've been working on.
For sure.
And with that said, I will pass my shout outs to DJ Eloka.
Yo, man, first off, shout outs to everyone that got to submit some music today. So also shout outs to Dean Cee. Shout outs to Jay Dilla and also who both share the same birthday. So shout outs to both of them. Also, man, who else do we play today? Shout outs to First Aid Comics. Shout outs to Jim. Shout outs to Shingo02. Shout outs to Akabashi. Please go and support and check out that new video that he just dropped because it is fire. Also shout outs to the Illest Melody. And yeah, man. Also shout outs to folks that are first line work that are working with people that hopefully got the effing vaccine first. You know what I mean? And I also, like, for those of y'all that are like feeling a little bit weird about it, they're like, yo, like, you may have an opportunity to go get the vaccine, but you're like, man, maybe I shouldn't get it first. Somebody else needs to get it. Just get the damn vaccine. At some point, we all need to get it. You know what I mean? So if you have the opportunity to go do it and you don't feel weird about it, then just go do it. You know what I mean? Like, be safe out there. And yeah, man, like, take care of each other. And even if you don't get the vaccine, wear a fucking mask. Like, seriously, man, like, because just because you get the vaccine does not mean that you can still be a carrier. So still wear your mask and stuff right now, man. We got to be safe. And shout outs to everybody working in Chicago public schools, being forced to go back to work and back into spaces without like all the proper medical health care. So shout outs to y'all for still trying to do y'all jobs, and shout outs for those that are trying to stand up for people that for equal rights in this situation. So and I'll yield the rest of my shout outs.
Thank you, DJ Lokari. Ash, who do you want to shout out? Are you there?
Yeah. Mom. Hold on. Give me a minute.
Got it!
Sorry. My mom has been on the phone for the last 40 minutes. Half the time I just had her muted. Yeah, shout out to my mom. She has to head back home to look after my stepfather. He's going into surgery for a broken leg.
Ooh.
So yeah, some dude moved his truck while he was trying to unload during work. So hopefully there'll be a nice workers' comp check coming his way, because that dude had no business touching his truck.
Nice.
Anyway, so yeah, shout outs to my family.
Also, I'm glad when you said going to surgery, I'm glad it's a broken leg and not something.
Yeah, it's nothing too serious, but it's like you really don't want to be in hospitals like that during COVID.
Yeah, no, for sure. Are you still there?
Yeah, so that's it. We gotta take my mom off the mute. I'm still here. I'm still listening, but.
Okay. All right. Kenny.
Shout out to First Aid Comics. Shout out to you guys here at BlurdDotRadio. Shout out to our guest this evening. Shout out to all the educators out there who are doing a tough job. It's hard out here. I get it firsthand as an educator myself. So take care of yourself, your mental, your spiritual. Hopefully you can get the vaccine. I've been trying to get it myself. Still taking time. I know it's a success. So stay strong, wear a mask, and I think I have a new episode on Blur.tv. So you should go check that out.
Shouts and Murmurs is on at 11:30 in the morning every day on Blurred TV. BLURD.
Shouts and Murmurs, 11:30, baby.
Twitch, twitch.tv/BLURD TV. Thank you, kidmental. Who do you want to shout out?
Thank you, all of you people. You beautiful people. Shout out to Dean Cee. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my patrons over on Patreon. Sign up.
I got one of those tapes.
blurred.kidmental.com. I hope you enjoyed your take because yours is a little bit different than everybody else's.
I noticed the color was different than the purple one that you put in. I think mine was black and white.
I mixed it all up. I get it all crazy.
Also, I'll point out I have no way to play tapes, but I got a bunch of them sitting back.
I figured, but I wanted to make sure you got it.
Oh yeah, I love cassettes. I'm from the era of cassettes.
Piece of history.
Yeah, for sure.
I might have to start selling the cassette players or whatever. Yeah. But shout out to everybody that's supporting me. Slowly but surely things are happening, so that's pretty cool. And that's it. Oh, shout out to my kids, my little kids. They always keep me inspired and keep me moving forward. So shout out to those little munchkins.
Right on. Thank you, Kid Angel. Last but not least, Dean Cee.
You. Shout out to Blurred TV for having me. Shout out to all of you guys for let me talk and chill out with you. It was super fun. Shout out Kid Mental. Shout out family. I also want to shout out. I do also a music review show every Friday called The Dean's List, where we review songs submitted all over the world, from 1 to 4 based on GPA. And shout out my two co-hosts with that, Dolo Deuce Duke of the High Tribe, that's 3 Eyes, and Majors. Shout out Majors.
Okay. Also, on Blurred TV 2, you can find both Kid Mental's music and Dean's music. And on Blurred TV, like between shows, I put you also. So yeah, check those out. Also, check out the Blurred.shirt shop, teespring.com, maybe /shop. I don't know, type in Blurred.shirt shop. No one knows it's called Blurred.shirt shop. It's all one word. And you can find shirts like this. Kid Mental, I actually got to get your address so I can send you one of these. It doesn't make sense for me not to send you one since you made this design.
I appreciate it.
Thank you all for tuning in to BlurdDotRadio. Check us out next week at 7:30 Central Standard Time when we will host Drunken Monkey. And there will be shenanigans. Love, peace, hair grease. Wear a fucking mask.